What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Courtside Culture. I'm your host, Jeremy Jeffers, and today I'm thrilled to be joined by a young man who I got the joy of coaching and watched grow up. He was a standout at Greenfield High School and played his collegiate career at Richmond University and LSU. He has not only made an impact on the floor, but he has risen into a leadership role and continues to build his brand and write his own story. Please welcome to the Courtside Culture, my guy, Dji Bailey. What's good, dog?
What up? Appreciate
How are you?
Good.
All right, man, we're going to jump right into it, man. So talk about growing up in Wilson, man. What shaped your love for basketball?
Growing up in Wilson, like with basketball, I feel like it's big out here for real. I started with ethnic accent, All-Stars, and my dad really got me into basketball. But like Anthony, him and his pops, they really was a big influence for me with playing basketball. And then from there on, man, we just took and ran with it. Like I used to get up before middle school at like 6 a.m. and go shoot with my pops and work out. And then we'll do something after school and then have practice or whatever, or go to AAU. So like basketball was just a big thing for me growing up. For real.
Yeah. Was any other sports thought about at the time or not?
We tried baseball and football.
It wasn't it?
Nah.
Why didn't you rock with it?
Football, I got hit too crazy. And then baseball, I didn't make it past T-ball. Like, I couldn't get the ball off the tee.
Baseball is boring, dog.
It is.
I tried. I was out there like in the outfield picking grass. My dad was like, "Yeah, nah, this isn't it."
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't for me.
Yeah. So talk about you just mentioned Ant Atkinson, but like talk about your local guys, mentors that you looked up to that kind of really, really put you on.
I would say local, and the accent probably was the biggest, like, because, you know, growing up in Wilson, that's like one of the biggest names you hear for sure, especially the run at Barton. He probably was like one of the biggest people for me, especially with playing with the All-Stars, because, like, you know, he hoop, like, he not holding back. That was like one of the things growing up. He was probably like a big inspiration for me for real. And then other locally, like my godbrother Aaron Roundtree. I used to go to Greenfield games with my pops sometimes and go watch him play too. So.
Cool deal. So you went to Greenfield games at an early age?
A little bit.
All right, so we're going to hop. That's the next question. So you went to Darden your whole middle school career?
I started at Forest Hills, and then 7th grade, once I was able to hoop, I went with my pops.
Okay, because he was coaching.
Yeah.
How was that dynamic for you?
It was cool. Like, I ain't have a problem with him coaching me because, I mean, he's coached me at AAU, like when I was with the All-Stars. But like, I'm not gonna lie, I knew I had the keys, so I was.
Good.
I was hooping.
You good.
I
Was he a strict coach as a pops? Sometimes it's really hard to like to find that rhythm and mesh, because sometimes it's like
I would say in the practice he was strictly coach.
Yeah.
But I can feel it in the games, like when he'll call me over. It almost would be like a little bit of dad, a little bit of coach.
Yeah.
But I mean, it didn't feel like nothing different. Like I said, he was already coaching me when I was with the All-Stars before.
Yeah, so you was already used to it.
Yeah, I was already up to it.
So you never went to a public school, high school?
High school, no.
So you never, I mean, you got the feel in middle school, but it's still a different feel in high school. Obviously, you made that leap to Greenfield, man. Talk about what goes into that decision to not even touch a public school and go straight to Greenfield.
Well, my parents knew off rip. I think I was at Forest Hills in 6th grade. Like they already knew I was going to Greenfield once I was going to high school. But that transition for me, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm losing all my friends, my past teammates and stuff. So when I first got there, I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. Like, I ain't talked to nobody for real. And then we had like one of the first 2 days afterwards. It was like me, Kobe, and like 2 other people were like playing ones or whatever. Yeah. But then I just started opening up to everybody. Yeah. And it became easy after that for real.
Yeah, it's definitely a family environment for sure at Greenfield. What do you think coming from public school was the biggest adjustment, like off court?
Classes, like
it got real over there.
For one, it was hard, and then 2, like my class size when I graduated was I think 20 kids. So like some classes, I mean, it was like 4 of us in there. So I'm forced to speak.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know what's going on half the time.
I swear.
So
you got to lock in one time.
Like I say, so that was probably like the hardest thing for sure was the academic parts, like just having a smart class size.
Yeah, I think when I was there, we had a public speaking class. I mean, literally had to get up there and like write speeches. You would have your speech for the day. We like shaking all day. You know how you had a little break. We writing our, but like you lost points for like laughing.
Yeah.
And like I mean, serious. It was serious though. But I like what it taught me for the future is everything. I mean, Greenfield is literally, you know, the epitome of like character. You know what I mean? It's things that you can't. I'm not saying you can't get them at a public school, but you know they're not as emphasized.
But I would say, yeah, like that prepared me for Richmond. Like Richmond was the same way. I
Yeah.
had small class sizes. I had to participate. Like it was like 40% of my grade.
Yeah.
So like just from me transitioning from Greenfield, I already got like the jitters out from like being scared to talk in front of people. And, like once I got to Richmond, it was like easier for me to just do what I needed to do.
That's dope. That's dope. So talk about you being a freshman in your role when you stepped on that court. I coached Dji his freshman year when they had the power squad with Kobe White, Elijah McCadden, Trey, and all those guys. Talk about how you were feeling playing with somebody of Kobe's caliber.
I'm not gonna lie, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, at that point, it was just I felt like I was the man everywhere I was. So once I got there,
right,
and seeing the levels, I was like, oh, man, it's crazy. So like, I ain't have a problem. Like freshman year, I knew once I got it, like it's either catch and shoot or make a play. Like I ain't have a problem with him getting the bucket.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, it was going in.
You
know what I'm saying?
90% of the time.
And I always felt in the back of my mind though, like I had to just wait my turn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was that freshman year really wasn't hard for me because he did all the hard work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Between
I had
him
the
and
easy
he?
job. Yeah, I'm about to say I had the easy job.
Did you feel pressure to make shots at a high clip?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm about to say, because you knew when it came to the corner, like almost like you gotta make it. I mean, but that's nervous, and you were like, I mean, to go from darting to like big environments, like that's not like, this is not like just going and playing, like bro, like every weekend y'all, it was smoke. I mean, and cameras are on you guys. I mean, as a young kid, 14, 15 years old, that's pressure, dog.
I remember the first one that
you were scared. You were scared at the John Wall.
The John. Hey, but once I made that first one, I was cool though. I was good after I made that first one though.
Bryson came over there, and he said, "Bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's too many people."
It was.
It was deep. It was deep.
Warming up, I'm like,
nah, it's a crazy experience though.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, that freshman year definitely helped me though, like having pressure on my shoulders, just from like, you know, when I get the ball.
For sure.
Like I felt cool headed out there. Like I felt like that was like a learning experience.
It prepped you for the following year, for sure. And I think most importantly, from my standpoint, coaching, it taught you how to be a role player before being a leader. And then you step right, your like role increased every year.
I was about to say, 'cause that's the same thing with college.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I feel like that's with every athlete though. You just gotta find your niche and where you fit in, and then you bank off that.
100%. So we gotta talk about AAU for a second. So you are Garner Road Bulldog for life, dog.
So
lifer. How long? What year did you start?
5th grade, yeah.
Okay, yeah, lifer for sure.
I want to say it was like in the middle of the season until I ended up switching to go to Garner Road because I was with the All-Stars.
With the All-Stars. What led you to Garner Road, and talk about how Garner Road has shaped you as a ball player?
Well, I remember growing up, my parents had talked about it. It was mainly just for a bigger platform.
Right.
Like I think soon when I got to Garner Road, we went to like Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
And had like a little tournament. But I mean, it's helped in a ton of ways. Like my confidence was low at some points, but just having like some of the coaches in my ear, like Coach Chris, Coach Trev, and all them, they like really like helped me figure my game out in like ways I can contribute. Like if I'm not scoring, like one of the biggest things for them was like always make an impact on the floor, and I just transferred like all the way through college from middle school. Right. So Garner has helped me in a lot of ways, and then just how to like manage stuff off the court as well, to like how to be a man for real.
For sure. Talk about, shed a light on your trainer, man, Gilbert, man. Let's talk about it. You got to show him some love, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
He put in a lot of work, and I used to watch the videos, and I'll say this on camera, man. Like, I applaud your father. Like, he's such a stand-up dude. You know what I mean? I wanted to get you, bro. Like, I really want, but I'm like, yo, like, Hart really is loyal to his core, and I respect the hell out of that, because nowadays you see where kids can't even develop because it's here, there. So they like everybody's path is different, and you impact people in different parts of their lives. But it's just like when you never have that one set person that you develop with, it's just chaos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't really like grow as a person too. You know what I mean? But shed some light on Gilbert, man.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I wanted to fight Gilbert. Though.
Yeah.
It was because his workouts were just tough, like compared to what I was used to. I think I did get comfortable, like I worked out with my dad.
Yeah.
Like before school, after school, but like with Gilbert, it was everything was new too.
Yeah.
Like just like the incorporation, like a way to basketball. Like,
Yeah.
I never really did that. And then we just kept working out with him, and we used to go to the Breakfast Club. Like on the weekends, it would be like early in the morning. Like we'll leave the crib at like 4 and go to Raleigh, go on the road. And then do those, and then we might come back and do something later on. But he was just like, was big for me. Like, and one of his main things, like he came for like a group session at Garner Road, and like he pointed me out and then said that he really liked me because I think I was just dribbling with my eyes up. Something simple as that. But like he was a huge help, and that really changed my game. Yeah. From middle school all the way into where I am now.
Right. And shed some light on David Wasted too, man. He coached you. Did he coach you at the end, or you always had another coach?
I had another coach, but David coached me. He was like our main guy. I want to say 9th grade. Oh no, 8th grade. 8th grade year.
Okay.
So, I mean, David was big. Like, even with just like incorporating how our practices would be in the future, like where I had in college, we was doing that when I was at Garner Road. Yeah. So it was like we're getting we're getting all these cues and stuff from him early. So once I got to college and everything, like I'm used to it.
Yeah.
So
and I think that was the biggest adjustment. Speaking for me for college is like we were so nice in high school. Like we was cold. Like our team was cold. So it was just like, I mean, we had a hell of a point guard in Jared Hand. You know what I mean? So it's just more of like we ran head tap. Like, if he don't get it, then he got a mismatch. Like, all right, we boom boom. But like learning how to ice, learning how to hedge, learning how to attack angles was something that back then wasn't taught as much. And having somebody like Dave who sees that who's been at the highest level and is able to give y'all that game, that's dope.
But I say, because at practice, like we're learning all these concepts, like offense, defense, and stuff. Like, and then on the road, like in the vans and stuff, he's just telling all these different stories. Like, hey, it's like
motivating.
But I say you want to be in the van.
For sure.
Like I always was in the van with David, like every time. So we have like 2 other vans. Once he started telling the story, we just call our other teammates, and we'll all be in there, be on speaker and stuff. We'll just be listening and everything.
That's dope. That's dope. Talk about your playing on the Adidas circuit and then go into your recruitment and essentially why you chose Richmond as your school.
Adidas circuit, I ain't gonna lie. I love the Adidas circuit. I feel like we traveled like every weekend, like somewhere far. Yeah. So I was like, it wasn't vacation because I was playing, but it was like.
You get to see the world.
But I said every time we went somewhere, I was seeing somewhere new. But now we had great comp. Like, I mean, the Adidas was more, during that time, was like the best bigs. Like Mark Williams was there, Henry Coleman, like team loading and stuff. But like I was doing.
You had Dayron, you gonna leave your teammate out? Like
that? Come on, Dayron, we had Dayron. I was saying about the competition.
Okay.
Like Dayron gave Mark 40. Like.
Okay.
But like, for me, the Adidas was perfect for me.
Yeah.
Because I had all the confidence in the world then at that time now that they helped build me up to that. But the Adidas circuit helped me out, like got me in front of a lot of coaches and stuff. I think that was the first time Wake was in front of me when I first committed to Wake Forest. I think that was the first time they was in front of me. So the Adidas circuit was
forgot about that.
The big platform.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot about the Wake.
Yeah, because I committed really early. Right before
I forgot about Wake. What happened? Now that we can talk about it.
It was a month or 2 before I was supposed to go to school. It was during COVID. They fired the coach. So once the new one came, Steve Forbes or whatever. Once he came, I talked to him maybe once or twice. I was like, nah. Yeah,
you felt the vibe.
Yeah, I felt the vibe was off. So I was like, nah. So I asked to get out of it, and I did. So when I did, all I heard from a couple schools, but the main 2 was Richmond and Iona. Okay. And it was Rick Pitino at Iona. Yeah. And I was this close.
Yeah.
But it was so far. But Rick Pitino told me, he was like, I'm
Too,
gonna be here.
too far for you?
Yeah. I wanted to be closer to the crib.
Okay.
He told me, he was like, I'm gonna be here for a year or two, and after that, I'm out of here. I'm gonna bring you with me.
Yeah.
And he did what he said. He was out there a year or two.
So when you decommitted, did it bother you as far as dropping from high major to mid major?
Nah, just on the fact, well, ACC was always kind of like my dream conference, to be honest. But I didn't really like feel a certain type of way because, like I said, it was like a month or two
before. I was about to say it was late.
Yeah, before I was supposed to go to school.
Yeah.
So I didn't really feel a certain way about it. But I was nervous because I've never been to Richmond, never actually met the staff in person. So it was all new for me.
So when that happened, you went on a visit straight there?
Couldn't do it. We had to do it on Zoom.
It's crazy. Wow.
I had a Zoom with all the coaches, and they had a presentation of the campus.
That's terrible.
I know. It was crazy.
Terrible. Talk about that, man. Dang, dog. You didn't even get to get in the mix one time.
No. I didn't know nothing about the team.
How do you do a virtual visit?
Look,
they send you a 3D model or a video?
Yeah. It wasn't even a video though. They had like random pictures of the campus. They had like the new facility that they was building at the time. They showed me all that. And then they showed me like a presentation of like the basketball stuff. It was all the coaches on
But I'm
staff.
about to say every school was doing it. You had to do the same thing with Iona?
Yeah.
That's
We
crazy.
did the same thing with them. But at that point, it was just Rick and then the guy he was bringing. So it was only 2 coaches at the time because they were still looking for more staff. But Richmond, it was all 7, 8
That's crazy.
coaches.
You didn't even get a feel.
Nah.
But obviously you knew what the situation was.
Yeah. Like going in, they told me like that first year probably wasn't going to do nothing just because they had the whole team come back and they were supposed to be in the tournament the year before.
Yeah.
So I just looked at it as a year of learning for real.
Yeah.
So.
Gotcha. So how was your adjustment when you got to Richmond?
Well,
Was it a big adjustment as far as, I guess you already had kind of played on that level with the Adidas circuit, but it's always still an adjustment at the collegiate level.
The biggest thing for me was just like learning the system.
Yeah.
But I set out 3 months because when I left, you remember my last year at Greenfield, I broke my wrist. I still had my cast on, so the only thing I was doing was conditioning and watching workouts.
Right.
And I'm just studying the offense. Like when I get back, I'm not trying to get yelled at. Yeah. I'm seeing how the other guys
Yeah.
So the transition once I started hooping really wasn't bad. It was just like catching up with
your own body.
Just catching up on that aspect.
Yeah. What do you feel like was the moment where you knew you was here? Like, oh, I'm comfortable now. Like, was it a game? Was it a shot? Like, what moment at Richmond you was like, oh, okay.
I don't know, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Richmond was so up and down for me.
Yeah.
Like, I loved it though. Like, I love Richmond.
Yeah.
Because I had so many injuries. I would probably say, I don't know. I think just that summer of me going into my senior year, I just didn't care about anything else anymore. Like, I was just one track mind.
Right.
And I think that was probably like the biggest thing for me. I was like, all right, like no matter what happened this year, like I know I'm gonna be me.
Right.
So
that's dope, man. That's dope. So you were a part of history as the first Richmond team to win a regular season championship. So talk about how that felt and how you felt like your leadership role played a part in that.
It was crazy, I ain't gonna lie. First off, those are my dogs. I still talk to them every day.
Yeah.
Like I was just talking to them earlier. I was gonna say like our connection really made that run for us though, because we got close during the summer. Like we would pick last in the conference, and then we just ran with it from there. Like in practice, I was the type leader I wasn't necessarily like always the vocal one, but like once something happened, like I'm gonna go and get in your ear. Like I'm the one on the side that's leading, like on the side, and my boy D-Lo's like the one that's loud,
right,
and talking the whole time. But we actually had like 2 leaders on the court. I felt like. Yeah. So it was definitely like the perfect team in my eyes. Like that's my favorite team in college.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think my favorite team was my. Well, we went to the national championship at IUP, but my Drake team was like, just as far as team rates, camaraderie. Like we did everything together, and that means a lot in college. Man, we did everything off the court, on the court. So it was a dope experience.
It translates.
Yeah, for sure.
My other teams we'll hang out, but it'll be like in groups.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's how it was at IUP.
The last year though, it was like my whole team was like we were all together.
Yeah.
And it translated.
For sure. So talk about leaving Richmond and making that move to LSU.
I was nervous.
Yeah.
When I remember, I was so close with my coach at Richmond, like from that last year, cause I got close with him for real. My junior year, he ended up having like open heart surgery, and then from that point on, like we was like really locked in, and I was nervous to leave because just the run we just had.
Yeah.
But
I was about to say that's like one of those things where you kind of like thinking about going to the tournament the next year. Like, all right, we.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like the guys that's the core was all leaving except me and D-Lo. Like we were the only ones like returned like from the main core.
Right.
And I didn't honestly think we had a shot. I mean, they didn't have a good year the next year. I didn't have a good year at LSU, but that jump though, once I started getting the calls, like I was excited at that point.
Yeah.
It did get frustrating though, just because of how long I was in there. And it's a couple of stuff that had happened. Like one of the coaches I was getting recruited by was at Creighton. He ended up switching and going to LSU. So it was like I was hearing from Creighton, and then it stopped. And then he's at LSU, and the first day he's there, but he like called me. And he's like, bro, like we still.
Because there's a lot of kids that put their name in that portal and don't get picked up, and they at the crib.
Exactly.
That's probably the scariest part for you.
And I was in there for a minute. I can't even think of how long I was in there. Like I'm in there.
Or ready to put that committed flyer up. Somebody, come on.
I was so ready. But it was like I feel like it was another test though, like just being in that portal.
Yeah.
Like just a test of patience for real.
Yeah.
Because towards the end, like I went to LSU, and right before I left, Vanderbilt called me. And once I left LSU, they was gonna set up a visit for the next weekend to go there. But it was over with. Like I committed on the visit. Yeah, I committed on the visit.
What do you think was the biggest adjustment for playing in the SEC?
Athleticism for sure.
The whole conference is athletic.
I'm about to say, like, I ain't gonna lie, my team at 18, I think it was a lot more skill, like, players.
Yeah.
Especially at the guard position.
Yeah.
But the SEC though,
they make up for it.
Yeah, I'm about to say they make up
That's
for it.
That's what a lot, like, to touch on your subject, like, guys are crazy. So, like, when I played at Drake, bro, like, the Doug McDermotts, we played against Creighton and Wichita State, and, you know, Clee Anthony Earlys, but, like, the skill level of mid-majors, like, you may have a guard that's 6 foot, but he really cold.
Yeah.
But, like, you know what I mean? Then we used to play, you know how you played, like, the bigger teams in the preseason? We played Michigan State, and I said, okay. That was like Adrian Payne, Keith Applin. We played against them. I'm like, all right, I see. Like, I mean, when you're skilled and you can jump out the gym, it's like, So I know it's like super hard to score on that level, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I'm about to say, because we went small ball. Like, I mean, I did it at Richmond, but it was different. Like, I'm small ball. I'm going to 4.
Yeah.
I can guard them. Like,
I'm
guarding the 4 at SEC.
Yeah. No.
You straight post up.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't move.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
But, like I said, like, I mean, the 18 definitely, like, it's shown like it's a lot of skill and mid-majors for sure. And that's why I don't think the gap is really that big.
Yeah,
it's really just resources.
Yeah, 100%. So. Talk about this moment you had this past year at LSU where you banged out on your let me pause that. Where you dunked on your teammate. The kid's gonna kill me, man. So I gotta say it. The kid's gonna kill me.
Well, it's crazy because there's a lot of this that like I just don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But I remember the play before though, I don't think I got a ball or something. I was mad.
Yeah.
I came down, he handed it off to me. I knew it was gonna be a dunk, a shot, a float.
Right.
I knew I was gonna take it.
You was getting it. You was getting one up.
Yeah, I was getting this one. But dude slipped, like I just look for him. Dude slipped. I'm driving. I see my former teammate, dude I still talk to this day.
Yeah.
I said, nah, I gotta get him.
Where did he go before? Or were y'all AAU teammates?
No, AAU teammates.
Okay, gotcha.
He was a year above me, but like at Vegas and stuff or wherever tournament was at, like he'll be in my room. Like we'll see each other in the joint.
Gotcha.
But like I seen the lane opener, I just seen red. Like I kid you not, I remember jumping. I don't remember nothing in between. And the next thing I remember,
he was floating in the air.
If I said next thing I remember, I'm looking down at him and I get out the room. That's it.
Yeah.
And I knew, even while I'm running back down the corner, like, the group chat going to go crazy. I'm knowing.
Nah, that crazy. I said, yo, Ja went crazy. That was crazy. I don't know which one is better between yours or the one Elijah had at Georgia Southern.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Elijah's was crazy. Elijah's was crazy.
It was. It's close.
I think I got a footer, but Elijah jump was like, I still see that on Instagram, explored to today. Like, his jump.
I don't know. We'll have to pull up. We'll do a comparison when we post the clip and see what's going on. Cause I don't know, bro. That's close.
Now that's my best one.
Because it wasn't expected.
Yeah, especially for me.
Like I know you freakishly athletic, but it just looks like you what Elijah gonna do because he's springy. So like if Elijah get around that rim, but like I was like, damn, I didn't see that shit coming out of Ja. And it was like in traffic. It won't know like
it was 2 feet.
Yeah, I said that 2 feet. That shit was crazy. I said my boy Vince Carter today. All right, man, we're gonna hop into another subject that I've been dying to talk about. This NIL. Dog, I'm so freaking jealous of you, man. So jealous of the time. Wish I was born in your time. But let's talk about it, man. Talk about and don't disclose any numbers. All right. But just talk about NIL in general. What was your first reaction when it was offered to you?
Well, first reaction is like, what? Like, this is crazy. Because at Richmond, I had 2 stipends. One in September. One at the first semester, and then at the end.
Right.
And that was it. So it was, I ain't have nothing for real.
By the time you pay your rent, it's over with.
Yeah,
you go out to eat a couple times, it's over.
Yeah, about to say about a couple meals, I was good.
Yeah.
Got gas.
Yeah.
But I do think like NIL is definitely a good thing.
For sure.
But like if you thinking about winning, it's over with.
Yeah.
Like you can't I don't feel like you can build like a real team.
Yeah.
Through NIL.
So when did NIL get introduced to you? When you were at Richmond, right?
Yeah, my last year at Richmond.
Okay, so that's senior year.
Paid. Yeah, we started getting paid my senior year. And actually with NIL, that's when I learned that college was a business now.
Yeah.
Because my first couple of games, I wasn't starting.
Yeah.
But I felt like I deserved that spot.
Yeah.
I went to one of the coaches and he told me we gotta play the people we pay. So at that point, like I ain't had no ill will. At first I was mad.
Of course.
But then I understood, like, after a couple of days, like, this is actually a business now. Like, I get what he's saying. And then by the end, by the middle of not even middle to the beginning of the season, I started starting.
Yeah.
And I end up, like, making a name for myself.
Yeah.
And then the next year, I actually was able to do something.
Right. Talk about your first crazy purchase with the NIL money. Let me not crazy. First ignorant purchase.
Oh, my chain.
Okay.
I'm about to say, 'cause my first purchase was I got a new car.
Yeah.
But my ignorant, my chain.
You needed it?
Big 4 chain, yeah.
You needed it?
I needed it. I've been wanting to chain, man, for so long. And I actually could, like do it how I wanted to do it. Like, I got it custom made and everything. So
right. That's fire, dog.
That was crazy.
That's fire. I'm already, like, just dreaming about that. But like you said, I think it does take away from the aspect of winning and, like, some of the hunger of just playing the sport. You know what I mean? Because, like, when you don't have it, you ain't got no choice. Everybody trying to make it out. So it's like, we got to win in order to get this exposure to get here and get there, But at this point, it's like, I'm cooling, bro. Like, what do you feel like NIL has, changed the game as a player who's received it? And is there a certain pressure to perform now that you are getting paid?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think so. Like, being at LSU and, like, just hearing numbers, not even from, like, basketball, like, even just, like, football. Like, football is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, their NIL is a whole different league than, like, basketball, like, football and basketball in comparison. And just hearing some of the stuff, like, in the standpoint of, like, I just use football for example, like, they're not performing. It's like, why are we paying them that much? So it adds extra pressure onto it. But, like, for me, I ain't never really, like, once I hear outside stuff, I just usually get off of whatever I'm on and stuff like that. So it added pressure, but to a point, it's like, what y'all gonna say to me? Like, at the end of the day.
I guess this is where, how are the coaches, like, they're getting, like, the players are getting paid more than the coaches. So like, I feel like, I mean, I don't know. You tell me because you've been in it. But like, is there like a part of the players that's just like, all right, bro. Like, I mean, if I have a bad practice, whatever, I'm getting like, I'm breaded. Like, it don't matter if you want to yell at me, okay. And now I feel like it's to the point where like, I'll just leave.
Yeah. I would say, not from our team like last year, nothing.
Uh-huh.
But I do remember seeing some stuff like from the A-10, not Richmond either. But there was guys that was getting paid cheese.
Yeah.
And I was hearing this, like they'll just, if they won't have a good practice, they'll just leave. So I think at some point,
Yeah.
like it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it's crazy.
So what do you think that depends on? The coaching, essentially?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, if I'm a coach, I'm being crazy.
Yeah.
And you not, just cause you make some cheese, man, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, you gonna get treated the same as the guy on the team, the walk-on that don't get no cheese.
Yeah, 100%.
So, but I do think NIL kind of mixed up roles a little bit.
Yeah.
And stuff, so.
You know what I mean? But hey,
Yeah.
I mean, as a former player, it gives you an opportunity to get ahead in life.
For sure.
And that's you know, it's just like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to come, like that depression that every hooper goes in when they're done. Okay, but now I got time to figure out what I want to do because I ain't so pressed to do this right now, do something that I don't love, and now I fall into bad habits because, you know, it's money. You take money to live. You know what I mean? So I think that it's a dope thing in that aspect for sure. So talk about what you learned about managing it, man, as far as, you know, the process. Did they have, you know, financial advisors in school and everything for you, or how did that work?
At LSU, we had, I didn't have nothing at Richmond, but it was the first year too, though.
Yeah.
So I can't speak on like what they have now. But at LSU, we had like mandated like meetings we had to go to.
Okay.
And it was about financial literacy and stuff like that. But like for me, like I had those two big purchases, like my chain and my car. Everything else mainly was like small purchases, like food or whatever. So now like I learned what a Roth IRA is. Like, I put money in my savings and stuff like that. So it's helped a ton. Cause I always thought like knowing how to manage money was more important than most of the stuff like I learned at school.
Right.
Like
100%.
I don't need to, no offense to my dad, but I don't need to know who George Washington is.
Right. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? so like it definitely helped out in that portion because when I was at Richmond, when I'm getting my stipend, I ain't gonna lie. Once I get my stipend,
crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Me too. I mean, I was going crazy. I mean, little stipend. Oh, what's up?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Get a little bread. We going to Cheesecake Factory. You feel me? Like I'm serious. Like, bro, we stressed out. You think about it. We getting up at 6 a.m. You know, practice. You want me to go to class all day, film at 2, practice at 3, come back, shoot. All right, bro.
Yeah.
And especially when the season start, you know, you might have a game Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, get back. You better be at 6 a.m. class. I mean, 8 a.m. class. All right, bro.
Like, chill.
All right, bro. So any downtime you do get, you want to enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Whether it's going out to eat or going out or having a good time with your teammates.
That's because my mindset at first was, I ain't supposed to have this cheese anyway.
Right.
I might as well spend it.
Right.
Might as well spend it.
That's a fact. But I mean, I think, like you said, I think that's dope that they had those financial advisors because at this point in time, it's getting to a level where, you know, well, I will say now, like a lot of the guys have like agents and managers in high school now. So that really helps them a lot now too. So that's dope. That's dope. So now let's talk about you back home now, man. I know you got injured during the whole draft process and trying to figure out how to, you know, go to the season and find your way as a pro. Talk about how that's mentally affecting you currently at this point.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, like when I first got the news, cause it happened right after my pro day. So like, I just went from a high to like a low that's like really quick. So I ain't gonna lie. At first, I didn't know what to think.
Right.
And then I called my agent, told him everything, and then we figured out a plan or whatever. But like just that thought process of like I ain't never had like a major injury like down here now. To now I'm having one sooner. I'm about to start making money. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know what to do or even think.
Yeah.
But I based it back on my faith, like in God.
Yeah.
So it got to a point after like 3 or 4 weeks, like I really grounded myself, then had my surgery and everything, and then rehab. I mean, I have days still now where I'm frustrated.
Yeah, for sure.
But like my teammate from Richmond who basically had the same injury when he got done with college told me like my body's my biggest asset now in terms of making money. If basketball is what I want to do. So ever since then, like I just been taking my time with it.
For sure. I know that's mentally draining to be hurt in this point in your life. And it's just one of those things that it just sucks. But good thing that you're a grounded kid and you don't let distractions take the best of you. Cause that's when people tend to go left. Life is gonna throw you curveballs, man. But God always got you for sure.
So I ain't gonna lie, I just been taking it now. Like I got more time to be on the game.
Yeah.
so when I'm not hooping or rehabbing, I'm just on the game. On sticks.
Yeah. So outside of basketball, man, what is your passions? What is your long-term goals, man? I know you're young. That's a deep question because you still young. How old are you?
23.
Sheesh, I'm old. I just turned 34 the other day, man. I'm washed now.
You're not old, man. My pops old. I would say with long term, since I know more and stuff about money, when I'm done with basketball, I really want to be done, period. Like I want to make sure my money is in the right spot so where it builds it on its own. So that's really my long term goal. It's just when I'm done with basketball, I'm done. Like I can live off the money I end up making. And then like my passions, I'm definitely on that game. So video games, like I ain't gonna lie, if I could stream, like I was already thinking about I might get a webcam and start streaming.
What you waiting on?
I don't know.
The fear?
Nah, it ain't
scared?
that. It ain't that. Like I can get on the camera and start acting cool now. But that's definitely how I spend my other free time is always on the game. So
chase that. Go ahead and start that stream.
I might as well.
For real.
No, for real.
For real. I mean, it's one of these things where like, and this is just me personally speaking, when I got hurt, I had a little challenge with my little Ken where I was supposed to do the 360, the dunk. And I was out, I had to reverse back, so okay, the bounce coming back, and I got hurt like a week before the challenge. And it just sucks, bro. Like injury just sucks, but it's like this right here is never going anywhere. And it's like, okay, but what have I been wanting to do? I've been wanting to do the podcast forever, but now I can't move. So it turned into something else. And then it turned into, I wanted to do it for YouTube. I wanted to do this. And now it's turned into like people are hitting me up as far as like being able to tell like stories or motivating other people. And I'm like, oh snap, I didn't do it for that purpose, but like it's dope. Like there's kids out there that's dealing with what you dealing with. You know what I mean? So it's just like being able to have that platform. So I say as far as the streaming, if you find something that you like and do it, just do it.
That's it. Cause the hardest thing is just finding it. I feel like it's definitely the mental part. Even though it's a physical injury, it's always the mental.
It's the mental.
It's the mental side every time.
For sure.
And for me, the game is like the easiest thing for me. It just keeps my mind
It takes you away from it. For sure. Let's shed some light, man, real quick on your family, man. I know your family is real huge to you, your dad, your mom, your sister, man. Talk about the impact that they've had on you in your life and currently right now.
Man, my parents, man, have been, like, in terms of, like, life just in general, like, has been my biggest supporters. Like, there's times where I just don't want to do anything, but just because I know how they gonna feel about it, and the relationship we just built over time, like, I just do it anyway. And, like, basketball, like, I used to be wanting to fight my dad, like, I can think back, like, easily, like, I think I was in, like, 5th grade, like, I was having a workout, but he like bullying me through the workout for real, like. And I threw the ball and I ran out the gym. I'm at Darden. I'm like, man, I don't want to do this no more. And I'm crying. Then he like, I'm about to call Coach At.
Right.
I'm like, oh man. So I hear from Coach At, talk to him, and then right after that, we chilling and laughing again. Like 10 minutes later, nothing happened. Then we go back to working out.
Hey, Hard is one of the top 3 diehard dads that I know.
Oh no, for sure.
And we'll cuss a motherfucker out on Twitter in a heartbeat too. Hard don't play by his children, man. And I watch it and I love it. You know what I mean? I love the way that he supports, and your mom as well. The whole family, the way y'all support each other, because it's rare. You know what I mean? To have 2, but like it's just rare to see the love and see the love shown. So, you know, it should make you feel blessed for sure.
For sure. Like my mom too, like I think at heart I'm a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Like anytime I'm in the front room there watching TV, like when I was young, like, I'm getting close to my mom.
Yeah.
For sure. Like my dad was always a role model in terms of like how I want to carry myself when I have kids.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be popular when I gotta
For sure.
Like,
For sure.
That's how I'm gonna be. And then like my sister, anytime like I can't speak to my parents about like I don't want to disclose certain stuff to them, I always know she one phone call away.
Right.
So like my family has always been there for me.
That's
like
dope.
Outside of sports, for sports, anything.
That's fine. That's fine. Anything you want to, before we move to the fun segment, anything you want to talk to about the young kids growing up playing basketball in this era, man?
The biggest thing I would say is like find your niche on the court.
Yeah.
Like everybody not gonna go for 20.
Yeah.
Like let's just be honest. Like my best qualities was I found a way to make an impact on the court. So I would say that's the biggest thing, especially when there's a lot of cameras around. I know you want to go crazy.
Yeah.
You just got to find your niche.
Yeah, for sure. It's great advice, man. It's great advice. What differences do you see in the game today versus when you played?
Everybody a highlight. Everybody trying to get a highlight for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool. I feel like it's cool to, like, if you on a heater, you know what I'm saying? Please go get it.
If you're on the heater.
Yeah. If you
rarely on the heater. You can't be 1 for 8 and think you're on a heater.
I just think, like, just with the cameras being out, like, everybody is trying to go for a highlight. Just play your game, bro. Yeah. It's going to come. Like, you going to have a game where you going crazy. Then you can try stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I also think it comes down to what we talked about earlier with Gilbert and other players, like development.
Yeah.
Like, who you're developing with matters. Like, you can't go and just be doing a bunch of like one-on-one, like, or you know what I mean? It's just like that really doesn't translate. Like you work on that stuff if that's your bag.
Yeah.
But your niche, if your niche is shooting, is driving, like, are you making X amount of floaters? Are you spacing to the corner and making that shot? Because that's what's gonna come in the game. Yep. And if you can do that efficiently, you're gonna get seen.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Or you're gonna get to the point. And now, once you make that, then we can add the boom. You know what I mean? We can, but like they don't master anything anymore. It's just like I just willy-nilly. I just want, like you said, I want the highlight, and it bothers me so bad to the point where like I don't even like. It's hard for me to develop, and then they just don't care either. It's just a whole different set of kids.
Yeah, I was about to say, because your biggest jump is always in the summer. Like if you this season, if you only catching and shooting and playing defense, catch and shoot, play defense, and then work on whatever you want to work on during the summer. Yeah, so
100%. So all right, let's jump into a little fun. All right, we're gonna go with a game called This or That. All right, so LeBron or Jordan?
Give me LeBron.
Off rip is crazy.
Give me Bron.
Off rip. Kyrie handles or Jamal Crawford handles?
I'm gonna have to go Jamal, cause he built like me more. He long, like he got loose handles, and give me Jamal.
Okay. Prime Dwight Howard or prime Anthony Davis?
I'm gonna go AD just cause he can shoot it.
Okay, I like that. I would have went there too. Ja Morant bounce or Zach LaVine bounce?
Ja, give me Ja. I ain't gonna lie.
That was too quick. Over Zach?
Ja crazy.
Zach crazy. What are we talking about, Ja? I think Ja has more, like, I don't know. He might have more posters.
Yeah.
Cause Zach, like a lot of Zach stuff being like the open court, but he just Zach wild, bro.
Ja get off the ground so fast.
And Zach don't.
He do, but like
he glides though.
He gets up though.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He does. All right, who's funnier, Shaq or Charles Barkley?
Probably Charles.
You think Charles is hilarious? He's hilarious. All right, Tim Duncan or KG?
Give me KG.
Why?
I need all the extra.
See,
I need all the extra.
Tim was cold though, but I'm just saying Tim was boring too.
I'm about to say, let me be the boring guy.
Yeah.
I need somebody that's gonna be crazy.
100%. All right, so Aaron Gordon's dunk contest or Vince Carter's dunk contest?
Oh, Aaron Gordon.
That's fair. His was crazy.
They were going back and forth too. Yeah. Aaron Gordon's.
Best Euro player of all time: Dirk, Giannis, or Joker? Yeah, I knew I was gonna get you on one though.
I can't. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Joker. I ain't gonna lie. I hate it because it's so nasty.
It's
He's
terrible.
so cold.
He's
though.
so good.
He's
so
cold.
good. Okay.
I wanted to say Dirk, but I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah. Okay. Best villain on the court: Draymond, Pat Bev, or Dylan Brooks?
Oh, Djimon. He got rings to back it up.
Yeah.
He got rings to
He
back it
does.
up.
He does. All right. Now give me in no particular order your NBA all-time starting five.
All time, give me Steph at the one.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on, no, not lineup.
Nah, it ain't.
Oh no.
You can do
no.
it however you want. However you want. If you want to do it by position, that's up to you.
Yeah, let me do position. Let me
Okay.
do position. All right, give me Steph at the one. At the two, give me Jordan. I was gonna say Kobe, but give me Jordan. Then give me Brian.
Okay.
KD or Dirk. I'm gonna go Dirk though. Give me Dirk at the four, and then the five, give me Shaq.
Dirk, top five, all time.
I'm saying. I did it for a lineup. I had to do it for a lineup. I can't do top five like all time.
Why? That's the question.
I can't.
No, we gotta reverse, bro.
Oh,
Cause you just going off matchups.
All right.
Give me your top five.
Brian, Jordan. I gotta put the D's in there. I gotta put Shaq.
Yeah.
Putting Kobe in there.
Okay. That fifth gets scary.
I don't even know. Fifth.
So,
Give me Hakeem. Give me that big. Put Hakeem in there.
okay. That's solid. Fundamental.
Yeah.
Skilled. You got everything in there, man. Anything else you want to say to the people before we get out of here, man?
No, man, that's it. Just keep pursuing your dream, man. Don't give up on it.
That's fine. Appreciate you coming on, dog.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir. And thank you guys for watching another episode of the Courtside Culture. Make sure you follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Power TV NC. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.